Hello, my name is Douglas Bloch. Welcome to your Depression Recovery channel, where each week we talk about different tools and coping strategies that can help you to heal from anxiety and depression. And the title of today's talk is going to be Laughing Your Way Out of Depression. Now, you might have heard of the proverb, laughter is good medicine. Well, this is just more than a saying, because I have found that even in the middle of a depression, a hearty laugh can cut through melancholy like a knife through warm butter. And this is because when we laugh, the brain produces natural mood-altering chemicals and opiates that cut through pain and bring us a kind of temporary relief from the suffering of depression and replace it with joy and a good laugh. Perhaps the most famous example of the healing power of laughter occurred in the life of Norman Cousins, who, when I was growing up, was the editor of a magazine that was quite popular called the Saturday Review. Anyway, in 1964, he discovered that he had a condition of the deterioration of the connective tissue of his spine, and he was given a 1 in 500 chance of living by his doctors. So rather than stay in the hospital, he checked out of the hospital, went to a hotel room, and figuring, well, he might as well die laughing, right? He went ahead and he rented some old Marx Brothers movies and a show that was really popular at the time called Candid Camera. The first night when he started looking at these movies, he reports that he laughed so hard, even though it caused him a lot of pain in his stomach, he was able to sleep several hours without medication. And over the next 2 months, as he was holed up in this hotel, listening to these and watching these funny movies, his symptoms went away and he actually was healed of his disease. And 30 years later, he wrote a book called Anatomy of an Illness about his experience. It became an international bestseller, and it started the whole field of humor and healing. And Cousins himself was asked to teach a course on humor and healing at UCLA Medical School, and that course is now duplicated in many other medical schools across the country. Well, this is inspirational, but how does it help us who suffer from depression? I mean, when you're really depressed, do you really feel like laughing? I mean, humor is the furthest thing from your mind. Well, I have found through trial and error and working with myself and my clients that there are ways that we can kind of build humor into our daily environment so that we can draw upon it when we really need it. Here are some ideas I would like to share with you. Rent films of your favorite comedies. Some of mine are Anything by Woody Allen, Groundhog Day by Bill Murray, and The Big Lebowski. Look at some comic clips on YouTube. You can go to any previous television show like I Love Lucy. There's plenty to choose from. Read your favorite comic strips in the daily paper or the Sunday paper. Have a humorous poster at your home or at the office. Engage in joke-telling with your friends. Have a book of funny jokes or a book of humor. Now, speaking of a book of humor, you may wonder, or you may have been wondering during this whole spiel, why I'm wearing this New York Yankees hat. Aside from the fact I was a Yankees fan when I was a kid. Sorry, you Red Sox fans out there. You got your revenge in 2004. Don't worry about it. At any rate, one of my favorite books of humor was written by a Yankee catcher named Yogi Berra. It's called The Yogi Book, or I Really Didn't Say Everything I Said. Now, Yogi Berra was a great athlete. He made the Hall of Fame, but he's also famous for making these really ludicrous remarks. When you really thought about them, they were quite profound. And so you probably heard of them, and I wanted to read some of them from the book for you because they're really, really great. The first one, they're kind of like Zen paradoxes. The restaurant is so crowded, nobody goes there anymore. Another one is, it's déjà vu all over again. And then one of my favorites, if you come to a fork in the road, take it. And then finally, this is the classic section on the back of the book, 90% of the game is half mental. So all you Yogi Berra fans out there, here it is, the Yogi Book. Get it and laugh your head off. And there's about 25 other quotes that are just as funny as this one. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you got some good tips on how to bring laughter into your life. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel or to go to my website, click on the links in the closing credits. And until we meet again, remember what Yogi used to say, it ain't over until it's over. Thank you.